another episode of Breaking Even, where amateurs stay amateurs. I'm Huss with my amateur buddies Sheb and Yung, and we'll be discussing our league. Let's get into it. Yung, did you want to discuss about it?
All right, so our league is called Con Don't Choke. A bit of backstory around that, but just a little background on the league. We've been doing it now for over a decade, and I would say that majority of the teams have come back. So we do have a few newbies this year, but 90% of the teams have been here from day one, and we now have a WhatsApp group that goes off every night, especially during football season, soccer season, cricket season, whatever is sports, it goes off. So
come on, you Gunners.
Yeah, the ride of emotions when Arsenal play, it's just crazy. But yes, the Con Don't Choke. Last season, Connie boy, Con. Right up there, sitting right up top. And what happened, boys?
Came crashing down.
As some people say, Timber!
So this year, Con, let's see if you can actually go one better.
Plenty of pressure on him. But yeah, I reckon he'll deliver. I'll back you, Con. I'm backing you, mate.
All right, so yeah, so this is another season, and we're looking forward to a big one this year. It looks like it's going to be a real tight season.
I'm excited for it.
Oh yeah.
And let's get into our head-to-head games for Con Don't Choke in our leagues. And what a surprise, it's my game first with Jebedali versus just above you, Sudi. And what a whopping 72 points up my way. So let's get into it. I played him, won by, I actually scored 21-47. Just above you VC'd Oliver, who scored a whopping 135 points, and then doubled that to 270. He had Dacos as well, scoring a whopping 149 points, put me very, very, very behind. And I didn't have Dacos as well, so started to get the panic stages. Fife laid out. Sean Darcy with a 41 point stinker. I was very, very worried. Lucky my Lord and Saviour Rory Led came to save me, and got the win. So I was really pleased with that.
Wait, I just want to understand something. How do you say your name?
Jebedali.
Jebedali.
That's correct. It's
How
Polish.
do you get Jebedali from Jedezimey?
That's in
D.A.
Polish, which stands
Alligator.
for Let's Move On.
Is that a segue to Let's Move
What
On?
is it?
Yes,
move on?
it is.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. So there's content creators out there. I'll shout out to Victorian Gold Hunters YouTube channel, and they always say it whenever they can't find gold or they do find gold, they give the thumbs up and they say Jebedali, so we move on. So shout out to them.
And Sudi, we want to know, do you still have any trades left? Because by this time, usually, you're out of trades.
Technically, you can't really call this a win. It's a buy. So, Sooty's a common buy out. Nah, just kidding, Sooty. But yeah, Sooty's normally out of trades around 12, I reckon.
You reckon?
Give him, maybe 13 this year.
Yeah.
It was a fun week, so I do appreciate the game, so thank you so much. We'll get into the next one, which was Deaf and Taxes, Alex, versus Bold Hero and Mustafa. Mus won it by a big margin, 22-84 to 18-31.
Wait, where's Mus been?
Where is Mus?
Our fellow panelist is missing. Where is he?
Yeah.
Mus, not committed.
Just
That's
like
fine.
Hawthorn, they've already given up on the season.
Yeah, but bandwagon, like all Hawthorn supporters.
All right, next game, the Nailman Ty versus the Full Bonty Con. Con whipping it over by 21.93 to 21.70.
Our chokestar.
Our Trackster just got over the line there. Let's see if he goes 10 games unbeaten and then loses the rest. We'll see.
Hey, Ty, look at my resume. I want a job.
You heard it there first, guys. All right, next game, our newcomer, the Mayblooms, scoring 21.65, but going under to Fullerville, scoring 22.26.
You missed a game. You missed our cameraman's game, mate.
Have I?
Yeah, you have.
You missed his whopping 2,000 this week.
I have to.
Shout out to Ebony FC as well, time.
Yep.
I think he's top of our
Dong for all those Vietnamese.
top
people.
of our points league as well.
killing it.
Total points, so
Yep.
killed it.
Scored 22.98, and Darth Vader, our Lord and Savior producer scored 2,000, so a long way to go there, Darth Vader.
You have a few Lord and Saviors, don't you?
I do.
And we can't over there.
Can't thank Laird enough. I held the trust. I know you let me down once, but you're not going to let me down twice. Keep it up, Laird. Michael Fong scoring 2-1-77, losing to Dangerous Dave, our newcomer. Welcome, Dave.
Welcome, Dave. If you guys ever want to meet Dave, Sudbury, Nando's, every Friday. Always there.
Scoring 21-98. Next game, this one's a big one. Shingun is still losing and scoring 21-63 to your team, 21-70.
Darcy. Thank you very much. All right. Beaten by 7. Darcy scored 40 odd. Thank you. I love Freo. Love you. Even though I don't, but I love you. But Teal, you've had your luck. You've had your time. It's time to drop off now.
Reigning points champion.
No,
Yeah,
reigning
head-to-head
head-to-head champion.
Head champion, yeah.
Yep.
All the way from Portugal as well, still.
One of our more successful super coaches. He's won too many.
Yeah.
Too many to count. And we don't need him winning again.
The time zone
Take a back seat now, mate. Give us a chance, please.
The time zone would be different over there as well. Probably waking up to seeing all these messages on WhatsApp.
We did wake up,
That's right.
what's going on with Darcy?
Yeah.
He hated the name Darcy. It's not in his good books at the moment. But Darcy, thank you.
It's a good win. Good win. All right, next game. Who is coming second? Craig, 20-59, losing to Bulletproof Monk Hung with 2-1-1-9.
Craig's my boss, but stuff to Craig.
This one's an interesting one. Brontosaurus Keith scoring 2-3-10. That's a huge score to Chef Soldiers, 20-71.
Probably got to win enough from how we started. But good work, Keith. You got this one, but I'll get you again, mate, in the finals. Don't worry.
Good score, Keith. Good score. And the last one is Flying Panda James at 2,054, going under to Uncle Toby's Darcy, funny enough, 2,256. Let's get straight into the leaderboard for our top 8. Keith, Brontosaurus, Torn, Avenue FC, Mustafa, Bold Hero, Uncle Toby's Darcy, Fullerville Trevor, myself in spot 6, Jemadali, Dangerous Dave, our newcomer in the top 8, number 7, and Con, Full Bonty. I don't know how he's snuck in there, but he won't be there for long.
Good.
All right. And let's discuss our total points for our league. Con, don't choke. Avenue at 4,458.
Wow.
539
539 overall.
Very good.
Good
Very
work,
good.
one. Also known as Mid-Z.
Unco Toby's Darcy at 4,260. Brontosaurus Keith at 4,207.
Keith.
He's up there. I'm not sure how this happens, but just above you, Sooty is at 4,171.
Like we said earlier, don't worry about Sooty. All right, he's going to be out of trade soon. Be trading everyone in and everyone
12.
out.
Round 12 is done.
He's gone. Always like this. At the top, out of trade, gone.
Our newcomer, Dangerous Dave, welcome aboard in spot 5, 4,166.
Start.
And the sixth position is the Nailman at 4,143. How do you pronounce that name again?
Ty.
Ty. There it is.
It's just TY, man.
I don't know how to say it, but now it is a tie. Okay. All right. Well, guys, with all that covered now, let's get into some possible trades for round 3. Who you keeping, who you moving on, or put some ideas out there in the air. Start with you, Chef.
Can I trade my whole team out? Start again. I'm liking the boosts, but I actually need 5 boosts this week. Look, I've got a lot of headaches. I've got Darcy. A few others.
Darcy.
5, obviously, on the bench. If he's out till round 5, like you say, it's a problem. Jack Steele.
I can't believe you actually still got
Kept it?
5. Like,
Yeah, I probably should have got rid of him on the weekend, but it is what it is. He's gone this week, though. Steele, he's got to go. He's out for 4 or 5 weeks.
oh, man. Did you see the X-ray? How did he play?
He continued.
How did he play? That's people are saying that it was stupid of him to play and how the club let him play.
Well, we call him the Man of Steel. They don't call him that for nothing. So,
And that, it was, wow.
Tanner Bruin, Tanner the Spanner.
Tanner the Spanner.
The problem is I'll probably have to keep him this week because I can't. I've got to get rid of the others. Hunter Clark as well is one of my pods. He's shocking.
yeah.
But maybe we steal out. He can go in the midfield and do something. So
Swap his position.
potentially. But yeah, look, Dacos is one that I think everyone's got to look at now. I had him in my team, at one point. Got rid of him because thought he was going to get tagged. Actually, thought he was going to get tagged on the weekend. Seen Lucky Jones go to him. I got very excited, but Lucky Jones? Exactly. Who's Lucky Jones? And look what happened. He did nothing, still killed it, but I don't know. Got a lot of headaches. I got a lot of headaches. What about you guys?
Well, for me, it's still he has to go out. I can't keep him. However, I think it's probably good because I can bring in Kangaroo Boy, LDU.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Big
and save myself a bit of cash as well. I think it's about 550,
550, yeah.
and still is about 600, so 50k.
Yeah.
Great. So that's definitely what I'm going to do. Lock it in, and I think I'm going to have to sacrifice Liam Jones, even though he did come back with a good week. But I think I'm going to take him out for Dacos. I think those are the two trades that I'll be doing.
Jeez, how much money you got in the bank?
A lot. At the moment, I'll let everyone know. I'm a rich man. $267,000.
Your team there?
Loaded.
Well, look, like Chev's soldiers, I've had the headache with Nathan Fife. There's an old saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So you're out of here, Fife. Just like the bloody Freo team.
On your bike.
Get out of here. The supporters hate you too now, I'm pretty sure. Just putting it out there. So I'll be moving him on. I'm not sure the injury hovering or clouding over Jacob Hopper. They say he pulled up sore and he could miss a week. If it's a week, I'm happy to hold him. If it's more than that, I think I'll have to move him on as well. There's a bit of talk about Sean Darcy at Freo. Another one.
A bit of talk, do you reckon? A bit of
Darcy.
talk.
Bit of talk.
It's all been
Darcy.
41
It's out.
points last week. At halftime, he was negative
What a
5.
at halftime. So,
donkey.
Someone had him as captain and he went to -10.
wow.
Alex.
Alex?
had
Was
him
it
captain.
Alex.
Yeah.
We see that's why you're at the bottom, mate.
So look, there's a lot of possible ways to move Sean Darcy if you do choose to go that route. You could go up to possibly
English?
What's English? 584,
A lot. Yeah.
which would be great because we all thought that he was going to start off terrible, and he's out there firing, especially that first
I
round.
don't think we thought he was going to start terrible. It's just he's bound to get injured at some point.
Yeah.
So that was the concern. I think we tipped him to be the best ruckman at the end of the year.
Yep.
I think we mentioned in our first video that I think he could be the best ruckman by the end of the year.
So
I think I remember you mentioning will he be in my team at the start? No. Will he be in my team at the end of the year?
No, that's about
possibly.
Led.
Yes. Oh, was that Led? Was it?
It's all right. Led had one bad game. He's going to have one more. It's all right. I'll get him in at a good price.
that's one positive for me. I had actually traded him out, but then I reversed it and kept him. So lucky.
He paid out. He paid out.
But
If you do guys choose to go down to from Sean Darcy, possible
Darcy Cameron,
Darcy Cameron? Another Darcy?
Darcy to Darcy.
That's possible as well. For me personally, for my team, I really will have to bring in Dacos because he's damaging sides with a 149 last week as well. It's really, really important that I bring him in because I think he's in 60% of teams. So it's very, very important to bring him in as well so that we flow with the comp.
He gives me the Chris Judd vibes. You know what I mean? The second year Chris Judd.
Yep.
Second year.
Second year, first year.
First year.
First year Chris Judd, yeah.
First year Chris
First year Chris Judd. Second year for Dacos. But yeah, it's just a freak. Like, so good to watch. I think he's getting tagged, and it didn't matter. He still got the ball because of his running ability, and
Low key though, he's a good looking man. I'll just put it out there, Yes, some good genes. So,
All right.
but another player,
Yep.
another player that I want to mention, Keith. All right, gave me a shit about this, but watch this move, Grundy. Now that Max Gorn is gone for 6 weeks. Let's see how Grundy does. Come on, Grundy. Don't let me down.
surely has to step up now.
Don't let me down,
No
Grundy.
excuses now. He has to score.
Who are Melbourne?
He's the
takes?
number one ruckman now in the team. So that's
Who's Melbourne got this week?
don't know. Let me check.
Sydney.
Oh yeah, Sydney.
Yeah.
Big game.
They
So
played them
he
Sydney,
really needs
so-
to step up.
Does Sydney have a ruckman? I don't think.
Adams, if you want to call him a ruckman. So
Oh, come on, Grundy. Come
Grundy
on.
doesn't score 140 this week. Well, what's it break even? 148? You
148.
should push that. I think.
Grundy
Surely.
getting 172. 172. Keith? Yeah.
Another one to look out for, boys. I think is Will Setterfield. You know, like awesome preseason. A lot of talk about him. I don't know how Carlton got rid of him. Like honestly, like. But
There's a funny meme out there, Chev, where the guy's holding his hand. So picture me with Cripper. I'm holding his hand and I'm looking back at the girl. And it's Will Setterfield just walking away out in the sunset. That's what I feel like right now.
yeah, but he's just everywhere. Killed it the weekend.
Well, do we trust that he's going to do anything now? Because there's a thing where you don't go chasing old points. All right, he scored 2 big games.
Yeah.
All right, but you go chasing those points are gone. You're not going to get those points now. So are you bringing him because you think that he can score you at a premium rate, or are you trying to get some cash?
Yeah, I think
Right,
at
so-
344, he's worth a gamble. You know, you don't have to score big hundreds. I mean, even if he scores 90 plus, you're still making a lot of cash there. And if you can replace someone like a Callahan or McKenzie in your team, it's a good step up.
Because I'm going through his previous year's Supercoach, even though he hasn't played a lot of games. But the year or in 2020, he played 16 games and he averaged 89.
Yeah,
Right,
and that was
and-
more defense as well. So,
And that was his best score. Everything else has been in his 60s.
Yeah.
So, you know, do you want a player, you know, I mean, at 350 and bring him in just to try to get some cash on old points, and then he starts to average 60, 70s again? You know, so that's probably what most people will have to figure out if they're willing to use a trade for that. Maybe I will. I don't know. Sudi definitely.
100%.
Sudi is 100% getting him in. Anyone who scores over 100 any week, you bring him in.
I think Nailman has him in our league. I think he's the only one.
Really.
Yeah, good work, Nailman, for that one.
Yeah.
Should have put him on the podcast. In
I'm
there.
not sure if you're living under a rock or not, but you got to have to bring in the Cheezel.
Oh, yeah.
140.
Should have done it last week, boys. But
I did. Thank you, Fife. Laid out. Brought in Cheezel.
Nice.
Love it.
Smooth.
Zeebel's another one that's probably going to get in.
Yep.
I think that's there's no one really else. You know, there's a lot of rookies there, but I think those are the main ones for me.
Yeah.
You being a West Coast supporter, what's your thoughts on Chesser? Does he get another week?
Well, I think he's injured. I think he's injured.
Get subbed off, didn't he? Yeah.
So I think he's injured. So I don't know. There hasn't been any kind of medical thing with Chesser. However, I don't think he's probably going to get another game anyway. Just, you know, they've persisted with him for 2 weeks. He's not going to drop down in points, in dollars, because I don't think he's going to get picked. So if you do have any other players that you need to trade out, you can potentially hold on to Chesser for a week and then get him out later. Or if you want to bring someone in to kind of get the cash cow price rise, then do it. But I think he will get dropped if he's not injured.
123.9. Defense mid. Who can you possibly switch him to?
Bodie. He hasn't had the best start, but his break even is minus 21. So you can bring Bodie Ulan.
Yeah.
He's a defense midfielder.
Yeah. Lucky Cowan's a good one. Carlton. Break even of minus 23. It's
good.
He's only 117,000. So
Oscar Baker's another one at the Dogs at same price for a midfielder. What's your thoughts on Philippe? Just a good player for F7 or a bench option?
He's my
F7 is a bench.
F5. He's my
did I say
F5.
F6.
He's my
So
F5.
F7, yes, he's a good F7, guys. Yeah, I haven't got him, but yeah, his job security is pretty solid. So
Yeah, I think
keep
he'll
him.
be there.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish the podcast off with VCs and captains. Who would you consider?
Oh,
This one's tough. Thursday night, Dogs versus Brisbane. So there's a variety of players there.
Bond.
Yeah, Bond.
Bond,
Yeah.
I had a friend reach out to me today. Shout out to Glenn. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Suggested Bont or Dunkley for VC.
No, Dunkley's going to have another striker. Come on, Dunkley. Just
Not happening.
sub 100. It's fine.
He's against his old side, so
Exactly.
never know how he
They are
feels
going
about
to
that.
doggies. Lift. Don't let him push you around. Come on, Bevo. Get him in.
And Bevo's job's probably on the line. Breaking news if you haven't heard it, but they're 2-0 down, so they lose the next 5 out of 8 games. So it's 7 losses. You're pretty much out of the kennel, mate. In my
You
opinion.
reckon?
Can you just make that up on the spot?
I have.
5 out of the next 8.
Yep.
Surely they're not going to sack him.
5 out of the next 8.
Well, he's been there for what? 8 years plus.
Well, I still want to get back to this
Premiership
5
coach.
out of the next 8. Who are the next 8 games?
We can go through it later on. But look,
Wait, this is another John Newcomb
It
comment.
probably is another
This is another John Newcomb
I'll-
comment.
I'll tell you
Bevo,
this. Wait,
we're
wait.
sorry. We're sorry, Bevo.
Another press conference coming up next week, guys. Just apologising about Bevo.
I know you're not a fan of journalists out there, but look, the dog is bored.
Bevo's
They're
not going
looking at this
anywhere,
right
mate.
now.
Come on.
The dog is bored. And listen, they're watching this right now. The
Hold
dog's
on.
bored.
Hold on. Who's just called himself a journalist?
Oh, God.
Well, we had to go somewhere with this podcast because we're amateurs. And, we're amateurs.
Hey,
stay
we're
amateurs.
journos.
You are an amateur journalist, so.
I'll take whatever I can get at the moment.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
there's a few clubs now not wanting Daisy Pearce to be
I saw
in
that
the
in the
change room,
change
so
rooms.
maybe you can take her place.
Look, if Channel 7 or anything want to reach out to us, speak to my manager, I'll get started straight away. There's probably a bit of speech areas and no swearing to be done, but I can work on that 100%.
He's going after your job, Daisy.
All right. Any other captain options before we close it up?
Dacos, Friday, against Richmond. You've got him.
I don't even know. This is so hard this year. You can't get a consistent one. Mills had a bad game last week, and then he had a good game this week.
Yeah.
It's just like, I think it's just really luck of the. If you pick your VC well, that's probably where the key is.
I think if you've got lead, I think you probably, that's your safe option, the Saturday night game. So,
One
Bond,
more bad game, led. One more bad game.
Dacos, you've got the GWS boys as well. So, if that doesn't work out, then lock it in lead, mate, in the showdown.
Anyone confident on Oliver against Sydney?
Always going to be confident with Oliver, mate.
Yeah. Sunday game.
Last
That's
week.
what have to be
Yeah.
captain. You can't VC that one.
So definitely an option. I mean, if you've got Oliver and lead, that's probably the best option there. You VC lead, that's crap. Oliver's your man, or Miller if you've got Miller.
There's people out there wanting to trade Sean Darcy out there. I'm probably going to be one of the keepers. I'll give him another week. I think he'll probably do what a lead did. So score crap and then go really, really high. And
Against the West Coast. Right?
Yes, West Coast.
We're talking about Bailey Williams as a gun.
He gives a lot of hit outs and frees, I reckon.
Well, if you want an inside tip, there's going to be no John Newcomb thing here. Inside tip this week.
Yeah.
If you're one of those super coaches that have Tim Kelly in your team, get on him, captain. 1 week only. I don't know what happens any other weeks. This week. This is the week.
He killed it last week.
Yeah, but this is the week. You should get on him.
So the 1% of owners, Tim Kelly, or 0.5% of owners, jump on him.
Jump on him this week.
For all West Coast supporter.
That's Tim Kelly, guys. Not Josh Kelly, Tim Kelly.
Tim Kelly. I'm not biased here. I'm not biased.
Hey, he ripped the game last week.
Yeah.
It was a
30
great game.
oppositions, right?
Congrats. Yeah, all our clubs got up as well. The Baggers got up in a close game. Kangas by a point.
On the way up, baby.
Yeah. And when West Coast, how much more?
18.
18 points. That's very good. Very impressive. All right, guys, with that said, that's us done for the night. Have a good one. Jebediah.
Remember, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell.
About.
Ring, ring, ring.
Bing, bing, bing.
Or click on the bell. Ring on the bell. I don't know.
One on both.
One of the bells.
There we go.
There you go.
All right, we're done.